Hello everyone, I am Sikandar Abu Rakib. Welcome to my video tutorial series Node.js Authentication application. Here I am using Passport local strategy. In my last two tutorials of this series, I developed backend API and I tested it with Postman client tool. I also uploaded this API into my GitHub account. You can check it there if you like. This is tutorial number 3. In this tutorial, I will create a simple front-end with embedded JavaScript EJS template engine. Here I opened MongoDB and here I opened Mongo shell, and here is my git bash command window, and I open my project here, and here is the browser. Now I am going to install EJS by using npm install EJS save. Now I'm going to create a folder, make the called views, and I am switching to views folder. Now I am in views folder and I am going to create some files here quickly. Touch and login and register and profile. Okay, all this file I wanted to create here, and I am switching back to my root folder. Okay, now I am going to my code editor, and this is my project here. I am going to server.js file. Here I have installed EJX 2.5.6, and here is my server.js file, and here I am going to add one line, that is app.use view engine comma EJS. Here I am setting up EJS for templating engine, and I am going to save it, and I am going to my route file, and it is within the routes folder, and I am going to write very simple route. So I am going to write here response render and my index file name index.ejs, and I am going to save it, and I am going to views folder and index.ejs folder, and here I am going to write HTML code HTML. Okay, I am going to create a new file here, test HTML, and here temporarily I am writing down HTML5, and I am copying this and pasting it into my file here, and I am writing down one paragraph here to test hello. I am going to save it, and I am going to start my server. So it is nodemon server.js, and I am going to the browser and refreshing it, but I'm getting some error. Let me check it. Oh, it will be app set not use. Okay, I am restarting the server.js, and I'm going to the browser, so it is working. Now I'm going to copy the Bootstrap Cdn and writing here and saving it, and here I'm going to write my code like container. It is Bootstrap container, and within that container I am going to create a div having the class jumbotron and text center, and within this jumbotron I am going to write a text h1 user authentication with passport express 4 and MongoDB, and under this heading I am going to write a simple paragraph with h3 heading log in or register. with, and then I can write a link, login, and I can write a class, obviously the Bootstrap class. I'm going to give here the button class btn and btn lg and btn success, and here I'm going to write the text login, and I'm going to copy it, and here I am going to write register, and here I'm going to write info, and here and here I'm going to write register. Okay, I'm going to save it and checking the command window here. Okay, and going to the browser and refreshing it. Okay, I have written this code into my HTML file, not into here, so I'm going to copy it and paste into the index.js file and refresh the browser. Here it is. Okay, user authentication with passport, express 4 and MongoDB, register, and here and with small letter. Okay, now I need to create the login and register files to show, and before that I need to create the routes. So I'm going to routes file, and for login here I'm going to this response.json I created to get the information from Postman when I was testing the API, but now I am going to use this API from the EGX template engine front end, so I need to get that template, so I don't need this response.json file here in this way. So I'm going to write login, yes, and one object, and this object will be this. Okay, and I'm going to test it. I'm going to copy this code and pasting into here and deleting this portion and writing p1 login page, and similarly I'm going to copy it and paste it into here. I'm going to save it and writing here register page. Okay, and I'm going to check it, refreshing the page, and login page is coming with this route. Okay, now register, I did not create the register route yet. Okay, so I am going to copy it. No, I'll paste it here, and it will be register, and the message will be register message. I'm going to save it, and if I register page is coming. Okay, now I'm going to home page, and I'm going to my code editor, and I'm going to login page, and here I'm going to write something like for login I'm going to create a form. Just I'm writing here, and I'll cut it and put it into my file, into my login EJS file. So here I'm going to write login form action and method will be post, and within this form I'm going to write dot form group, and within this form group I am going to write label for nothing, but I am writing email. Then I need input, type email, and class form control. This is Bootstrap class, and name of the field will be email. Okay, and the field will be required. It is the HTML5 validation. So I'm going to copy it and paste it here. I don't need, okay, no problem. Password, and this field is password. Name will be password, and it will be the required field. And the last one will be button, and type will be submit, and the text will be login, and button class will be some Bootstrap class, obviously, btn lars and btn success. Okay, I'm going to copy this and I'm going to paste it here, and I'm going to check. Okay, I need to have some title of the page, h1 login here, and okay, now I'm going to write some message here. If this is the syntax of writing the code in EJS, if message dot length greater than 0, we must close. Then we'll write a div class alert danger, and closing div, and the message will be again, and with some equal to sign the message. Okay, and you must add it here. And one more thing, here I am going to write a paragraph, and here I am going to write a href is equal to closing a, writing register, and copying this thing here, home, and here register, and here the home route. Okay, and here I'm going to write, yes, I have written here home. Let us check how yes, okay. You can write a line here, HR on horizontal line here. Okay, now I'm going to copy not whole code until the last div, register, check here, register, and write please register here. Okay, and here is register. Method will be the post, email, password, register, and here will be login, and it will be home. Okay, that's it. Home and login, register, login. Okay, all the routes are working properly. Okay, if I go to register and try to save it, okay, it will have to fail. Okay, I'm going to routes again. Yes, I need to create the route for the profile page. Here I'm remarking it and pasting it and changing render profile and user profile, not file, profile.egs, profile.egs. Okay, and I'm going to profile page, and before that I'm going to some HTML profile page, and here I'm writing home and login and register. Here is profile. Okay, I'm going to write h1 header, profile page, h1 closing tag, and here I am writing some p tag and copying it, and here I am writing another tag, user info id, user dot underscore id, and similarly I'm copying it, pasting it, pasting it, and rest of the things will be email. Here will be email, and here writing user email, and here user id, and here user password. Here will be password. Okay, so I'm going to show this information as a profile page of the user, and here I'm going to give some horizontal line. Okay, this much now. I saved it all. Okay, refreshing, login, home, register, home, console. Okay, and I'm going to register. Rakib, register. Yes, I'm redirected to profile page. Okay, I'm going to check it here. Use users db dot users dot find dot pretty. Yes, this is the email. Okay, now I will try to log in. Rakib and no password. Okay, I need to fill 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8. So I am trying to give the wrong password, so the message is coming, and this message is coming from this section. Login. From this section this message is coming. Okay, and this message is sending by routes login. Here this message is generating and sending by this line, and we are catching it from our login.ejs file, and if there is any problem then the message will be shown here. Okay, now I am going to give or if I give right email address. Okay, now I need to have some back button here, so I'm going to copy this and putting it into the profile page, saving it, refreshing the page. Oh, it is going out of the container. Saving it, refreshing the page. Okay, now if I try to go to the profile page, I can do it. Okay, now I'm going to log in another name, sikandarmail.com, for example this. So incorrect username, that means there is no user in this name. Okay, so I'm going to register this user, and before doing that I am trying to register in the same name. What happens, I want to check. So email is already taken, so it is, the system is not allowing me to have the duplicate email. Okay, duplicate user. Okay, now I am going to register with this email and with some password and trying to register. Yes, this is the Sikandar, and for double check I am going here, and this is two users are here. One is Rakib, another is Sikandar. Okay, so if I go home page and try to get profile, I can get this profile. Okay, I need to have some logout button, so I'm going to have that div within that div I will have anchor text. Okay, because we have logout route class, definitely bootstrap class, btn info btn large, and I'm going to show it in the right side. So full right, okay, and I'm going to write the text log out and closing tag, okay. And if I log out, so now if I try to, and I'm checking the route here, so I'm going to write profile, so I cannot go to the profile page because I am not logged in. So to go to the profile externally or internally, I must log in. So I am login. I am trying to log in. Sikandar, password, login, and going to home page and trying to go to the profile page, and I can go to the profile page. So this is the simple user authentication with Passport, Express 4 and MongoDB web app, and it is not the very good design. My main purpose is to show how the functionality of the app works, so you can design your front end as per as your requirements and your suitability. So this is all about the Node.js authentication app, and this is the finishing of the part 3 tutorial. Hope the tutorial was informative for you. If you have any question, please leave it in the comment. I will see you next. Thank you very much for watching the video.